And welcome. I want to read these notes over. I feel like I want to. And I'm going to. Thanksgiving last night. Well, now I got paper. Woohoo. Creative natural imagination for you. Me. Or you. You. Or me. The housing crisis is global. It actually is right now. He might have been enlightened, but he's still plugged in. Nature moves you. Who am I? Well, that's the subject we know very little about. As you get older, stretching your muscles gets better. Where do ideas come from? It's good to write on paper. Stacks of notes. Ideas captured. Memory gives value to a moment. Question mark? Once again, the power of imagination with some confidence. Culture nowadays reveals that there is a bunch of individuals setting themselves free now, and they are so young, like puppies, in gross aged bodies, knowing nothing at all about anything of any importance, walking around so cocky and arrogant, using such childish life skills like be nice everyone, you can be, everybody can be who they want to be, everybody gets a turn, bragging their likes and dislikes and preferences like that has anything to do with who they really are. Great marketing. Really great. Like people that are held by obligation to stay in an area who come up with little games of fairness to bide the time. The whole social frame and structure of life is some really sick and perverse game. We're all stuck in roles held by the people we know in the same character in the same game that comes from somewhere global, sending straight trash and garbage culture to us from the top down. These for these children emulate. Whoever makes up this game throws in new fads and social trends that are subtractive to the integrity and functionality of whatever spiritual being we really are in essence. What do you want? A perpetual, persistent obligation imposed on us in each breath. The exhale asks, what is this shit? Why do I need to want any of it? As it's force fed steadily to us all, we can choose to be aware of what we really can choose, what we experience with careful focus, attention, clarity, awareness, decisiveness, imagination, and creativity, action, and patience. With a strict moral code or obeying the natural laws or construct coding of reality existence on the realm? Yeah, well, I'm not really sure. But I must be, which means I will be, which in fact means I know exactly now what I mean to say. The pathetic childish part of us that wants a fair chance at a table pouting to a high school counselor about how it's not fair and getting the world to change, bending to their ugly weakness and parasitic fear-based existence. Craving constant attention and leadership roles. Look at me. When they lead you into a circled dead-end cul-de-sac. Pawns and sirens reducing and degrading themselves into victims of higher processes. Culture so disgusting, yet every disgusting thing writhing and gyrating in your awareness, a force of nature here to make you move. Well, thanks. I'm so glad you're here. I'm in a better mood than I was in last night when I wrote that down. But on that note, doomed to reincarnate due to negligence of duty. Paradoxical nature of Eastern symbolism. Interesting to note that the spiritual knowledge is decimated from the east to the west, just as the sun. Creators give the essence of themselves in their creation. The gods who created us, we are destined to transcend. The paradoxical nature and the realm of truth. Objects of perception. Breath. Focus on the breath. Practice descended down to your guts. Fill it with light from the bottom to the chest. Then send it as you please throughout your body. Those who cast no shadow are said to be good, pure spirits. They have no shadow, no fire or water of their own. 3 higher principles: spirit, soul, and mind. Law of assumption and actualization. Imagination. There is no words in Western language to describe the metaphysical and spiritual existence, as they are untangible to the materialists. Foundational shadows and spiritual bodies. Cycles of observation and historic trends. If you want to know the invisible, open your eyes wide on the visible. Friday, November 29th, today. RC Cola stands for Royal Crown Cola. At this present time, I have no further discussion linked with this paperwork. So thanks for checking in.